In today's video, um, I wanted to talk about goals and goal setting and my own personal goals and just be upfront about it. I set my goals back in 2014, so October, so it's probably about 4 months or so ago. And my goals were set for 2015. This is when I joined SFM. And I'll be straight about them really. My monetary goal for 2015 is to earn $100,000, which sounds an extravagant goal, but if you work it out in sterling, it's 60 odd thousand, so it's a lot less than it seems. And I suppose if you take your own income into the equation, it doesn't sound so extravagant. Well, that's how I'm justifying it. But the point is, I'm not actually changing my target at all for this year, and the reason for that is that I'm still as certain as I was back in October to today. So I still think I'm doing the right thing. I still haven't got a doubt in my mind that it'll work out in the end. And even if it doesn't, even if I don't reach the target this year, I know that I will still be on track. So I'm not too bothered or putting myself under any pressure to reach the target. The main thing is that you are heading in the right direction. If you just miss it, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think goals are always should be flexible, and I think that's what they actually tell you. I think Jay Kubicek would probably say that as well. I think both Jay and Stuart were exceptional in what they achieved in their relatively short space of time that they made their fortunes as quickly as they did. If they're honest, they would probably agree that it was easier then because nobody else had done it. But they managed to amass pretty good fortunes between both of them, and I think they deserved it because they were the first ones there, I think. So we're all sort of following in their footsteps and hoping to achieve a fraction of what they've actually achieved. Yeah, that was my monetary goal. I've got several other goals, including health goals and goals, personal goals, I think as well. I think are important to keep improving yourself and improve your mind and improve your attitude. And once you're on that roll, I find it's a fascinating subject, and I have noticed a difference in myself, and I'd be interested in any other feedback from anybody else. Hopefully everybody is making progress in their own lives, and that's what I like about this community. It seems that everybody is on a similar journey. It wouldn't be exactly the same because we're all coming from a different place, but everybody seems to be making a similar journey and progressing towards our goals. And they always say that it's the journey, not the actual goal. It's not the destination. It's the journey that you should enjoy. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I believe I'm on the right track. The Mercedes that I visualised that parked outside my house hasn't arrived yet, but it'll get there one day when it's ready to turn up. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with everyone, and would be curious to think to find out what other people think, and whether anybody else has changed their goals along the way. It's so easy, I suppose, to water them down and think, oh well, is that achievable? I think absolutely it's achievable. So anyway, any feedback, I'd be welcome